Hello everyone, so we're back with Goldhawk after a little bit of a break, and
It's only a small break.
It's a small break, kind of like 6 weeks kind of break, which is a rather large break. If only we could do it faster! Anyway, so we were going 6 because that's what you guys voted. By 1,
was close,
actually.
though.
It was very close.
Very close.
Bear in mind, going either way didn't really matter. Did it, really?
Don't tell them that,
Oh,
though.
so that ruined the game book surprise.
Ruined everything
Jesus
now.
Christ, I'm sorry. Okay, so... I will be narrating again because we've worked out the otherwise I won't be saying anything for the entire thing. So
Yeah, we'll be saying a single thing otherwise, yeah.
right then, let's get started. You run as fast as you can, with Orlando huffing and puffing beside you, and the guards not far behind.
There's a hole at the front of that wall just ahead. I'm sure you'll manage to squeeze through. Follow me.
Orlando runs into the hole and out the other side without even having to slow down, because he's a pig.
I'm awesome.
Psst. You dive through after him with a cloud of dust. Then you quickly...
Dust has now joined the party.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yay.
Shh. Then you quickly block the hole off with a boulder, which rolls into place.
Convenient.
Convenient. You find yourself outside the town's walls. Night is approaching, but you decide it is safer to be out in the open than inside Eastwater, because it's like Swindon. May have added that in, by the way. The light quickly fades as you walk across the plain outside the town.
Where are we going to sleep?
You look around, and in the distance you spot a stone house. As you come closer to it, you see that its walls are broken and it has no roof, just like all of them in Swindon. By the time you reach it, a full moon is riding high above the night sky.
Foreshadowing!
Moon! 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 All is eerily still, until a wolf's howl breaks the silence.
Maybe we should have stayed in East Worcester after all.
You enter the ruined house and find a room with a broken bed in it. You make yourself comfortable by covering it with old straw and Orlando. You talk with Orlando and Edge far into the night about the mysteries and dangers of caravans, and really hot chicks, until you fall asleep. Sometime later, you are woken by the sound of footsteps outside the house.
It's Merrick, he's found us again.
Quiet, you! I was hoping to sneak up and see you sleeping. It's my fetish. Quiet, pig! No, that's kind of blown my cover. Bollocks! I'm off! A dark shape suddenly appears. It's not me! In the doorway, its face hidden by a black cape. Then suddenly you see its white face, with red eyes and 2 long fangs protruding from its upper jaw. It's a tomato!
Attack the killer tomatoes!
It's a vampire, obviously. You leap up, shouting an alarm to Orlando. If you wish to use your sword to fight the vampire, go to 6A. If you have some garlic to use against the vampire, go to 6B. And luckily we got given some garlic. Who did we got given garlic by? Was it the shopkeeper? Or was it that stupid elf?
No, I think...
Let's have a look.
I think it was the elf that gave it to us.
Was
the
it?
baked elf.
Stupid baked elf.
Let's have a look. Baked
Yeah,
elf.
she gives us a potion of good fortune.
And garlic.
Does she?
Take this garlic, which will guard you against the undead. Yeah,
Or
what's
we
that?
can cook with it, either or. Okay, well luckily we have some garlic, so off to 6A we go.
Well, we don't.
No,
'cause I
6B
did.
even. Yeah.
I did eat it.
You ate our garlic.
Maybe.
Goldhawk, did you hear that? Yes, I heard that. You ate our garlic?
I could regurgitate
You ate that
it.
garlic?
I could regurgitate it if you want. There's a bit of it there.
You're going in first.
Oh no.
Penis. If you hold the garlic in front of you, the vampire will be halted in its tracks.
If? Oh
If.
yeah, we'll just give you the option to hold it up. If you want to win, just hold it up.
Well, maybe it's just here for fashion tips. I mean, look at that hairline.
Look at the earrings.
Look at the teeth. How do you
Look
think
at
she
the
bites
drool.
something like that? Wait, look at that bite. He's never actually been able to close his mouth. I think that's why he's so upset.
Look at the drool.
Yeah, it's kind of green.
Ugh.
Anyway, it cowers back and goes out through the door to escape the pungent fumes of the garlic. You see a trapdoor in the middle of the floor and pull its handle. The trapdoor rises and reveals a flight of stone steps that leads down into the gloom. Orlando scampers down the steps without being told. Get scampering.
I want to scamper then. Scamper, 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 scamper.
And then we close the trapdoor behind Orlando. Clunk.
Mm.
Then
Well,
he stays down there.
Fortunately, this is the way forward, so you've only just blocked your own progress through the book.
Goldhawk then opens the trapdoor, follows Orlando down. Torch in hand, and they bolt in the trapdoor behind.
Where did we get the torch from?
Your stomach, along with the garlic.
When did I eat a torch?
Look! I'm the one reading this book! Stupid pig.
Could have got 18 now.
Yeah, but first, what would happen if we didn't have garlic? The vampire is not afraid of Edge, who cannot wound the undead creature of the night, because
Yeah,
of course...
I didn't tell you that. Sorry.
You didn't tell me you couldn't hurt undead.
Well, I thought you knew.
I never got this. You're a sword, you're sharp. How do you not hurt undead?
Well, it's to do with the lunar eclipse, the elven maidens...
You're not actually sharp, are you?
No.
So I've been lugging around a talking butter knife.
Well, look, they never used the whetstone on me.
It's fine, I'll just spread you somewhere.
Well, they just went, I'm a magic sword. You
Well,
don't
now I'm
need
dead, I
something."
hope you're happy.
Are you? Oh, yes, I've been ahead. So you are.
I'm dead now. You have failed in your quest and your adventure is over because the monster stepped forward to wrap you in its embrace.
And then you became a vampire.
No, it just died apparently.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't say you get a vampire.
You can't have had high enough hit die then to become a thrall.
Maybe he just didn't like the fact we took the piss out of his haircut. To 18! Chapter 18. At the bottom of the steps, a corridor leads away into the distance. There are pools of foul liquid on the floor, and you hear a steady dripping of water echoing around you. The air has an old, musty smell, and the walls are wet with slime.
Marek must have been here.
Quiet, pig, I heard that. I'm a very clean individual. Problem, pig?
No.
I said problem, pig.
No, Marek, no problem.
I always keep my pig scorcher. Just in case. Makes so much slime though. Ugh. A rat scurries past and vanishes. You walk along the corridor, and soon you come to a heavy wooden door with "Keep Out" written in red. You press your ear to the door and you can hear scratching sounds coming from the other side. You decide, legit. Might as well go in. You turn the handle and enter a square, stone-walled room, the floor of which is covered with the large, black, hairy-legged spiders. A rope. You like spiders? Pig?
Well, I'm rather indifferent to them being made of metal.
Go roll in them then, pig.
Well, if the story decrees that I must.
I've added a bit to the story. Hold on. There. Roll in the spiders.
I'm rolling in the spiders! Roll, roll, roll. Oh, I seem to be quite unaffected by them.
He then eats a spider.
Tastes like chicken.
Stupid pig. A rope is hanging down from the middle of the ceiling, and on the end of it you can see a leather pouch. There is a wooden door in the far wall. Orlando walks ahead of you, and for a moment you think he's just going to walk straight in. Then suddenly he stops.
After you, sire.
Because he's such a witty fucker, if you want to go through the spiders to get the pouch, go to 18A. If you'd rather shut the door again and walk down the corridor, go to
Wait,
8.
why didn't I pick it up when I was rolling around with the spiders?
Because I forgot to write it in!
Well, that's your fault.
It is a little bit. So, what are we going to do? Are we going to, of course, get the pouch? Or are we just going to leave like cowards?
Well,
Should we
are you a brave man?
We are brave and burly, and we have gold armour, so we must be very strong.
That is a lot of spiders, though.
That is a lot of spiders.
That's like a swarm, at least medium
How did you
size.
eat those?
I had a little small one.
What small one?
Well, it's not there anymore, I ate it.
Look, the smallest one's the size of the door handle.
Look, I saw him eat it, he ate the spider.
No one asked you.
Hmm.
Don't summon those old ones again.
I won't.
That's good. We go to 18A. The spiders are harmless and not at all poisonous. That was a bit anticlimactic. Orlando follows you into the room. As soon as you take the pouch, however, the door behind you slams shut. You hear a grinding, grating noise. The spiders are all farting. Then you realise that the walls on either side are closing in on you. If you have a magic staff, you may wish to use it here. If so, go to 18B. If you do not have a staff, you can try opening the door opposite. Go to 18C. Do we have a magic staff?
Well, if we go back to the store, we traded that ring of ice for elven boots, some blue cheese, and a magic staff.
Well, that was convenient. Indeed, we did. For that,
So-
I will offer you a pair of elven boots, a magic staff, and some blue cheese. Excellent. So then, let us use our magic staff. Standing in the middle of the room with your staff outstretched in front of you, you watch as the rumbling walls keep closing in. Cross your fingers. I are Cthulhu. I are Dagon. Cthulhu for Tagan.
Well, apart from summoning that giant eldritch monstrosity in the middle of the room, fingers? We haven't got any fingers to cross! I'm a sword and that's a talking pig!
It's a good point. What should I do about him?
No, just leave him. Send him to Eastwater. No one will know the difference.
He's eating the spiders.
Well, that's very handy, isn't it?
He's hasn't got any legs.
No, he doesn't.
He has teeth for eyes.
That he does.
And you're a talking sword.
And that's a metal pig.
Ah!
Well, you finally gone insane. Congratulations.
I'm okay. I'm regaining my composure.
You're the worst Cthulhu investigator ever.
I should probably do something about those walls.
Probably.
The walls close in until they're touching the ends of the staff. It starts to creak and bend under the pressure. But then suddenly, the staff snaps because it's a fucking staff. However, the Cthulhu monstrosity eating the spiders gets slightly annoyed at this and pushes the walls out.
I don't think that's what it says in the book.
Who's reading this?
You're reading it.
Where could Orlando end up?
Anywhere.
Correct. Be nice.
It's a good thing that giant, multi-eyed, no-legged Cthulhu monstrosity saved us.
That it is, Orlando. That it is. And you gave out a cheer.
Yay!
More enthusiasm!
Yay!
More enthusiasm.
Oh, I can only give so much enthusiasm.
Where do you want to end up, Orlando?
Yay!
Correct. You will investigate the pouch. Inside the pouch, you find 3 gems. A diamond, a ruby, and an emerald. You think, sweet swag. The door in the far wall is locked, but you find that the door you came in is magically opened again. Probably because that monstrosity smashed through it on its way after eating all the spiders.
Yeah, it's heading to Eastwater. I don't think no one knows.
Probably not. They probably set up shop somewhere.
Yeah.
You decide to leave the spider room and continue along the corridor. Go to 8!
But there are things that we missed that we must go over.
Of course. Let's see what 18C brings us. 18C! The door is locked and there's no escape. The walls keep pressing in and they squash you. You're dead.
Well, that was easy.
It is. Should we go to 8?
Yeah, we should.
Now, you keep walking along the dungeon corridor for some time, until at last you come to a heavy iron door in the left-hand wall. You open the door, and there sits a hideous brown-skinned creature, chained to the left wall by one leg.
A bone crusher!
How do you know?
Oh, I've got my monster manual right here. Look, going to be bone crusher.
Oh, I thought it was because of the bones he'd crushed underneath his feet.
Oh no, they're just decoration.
Oh, okay then.
But he also does crush bones.
Because it's a bone crusher.
Yes.
Handy. A wooden chest stands against the right-hand wall, and a lantern is burning on top of it, but you're not at all sure whether the chained beast can reach it.
I wonder what's in that chest.
If you want to go in and try to pick up the chest, go to 8A. If you'd rather close the door and walk along the corridor, go to 4. Coward.
Absolutely fantastic. You'd be just like, nope, just close the door.
Open it, just go, nah. Onwards, lads. Anyway, we're not going to be cowards, are we?
No.
Let's go. As you enter the room, the Bone Crusher lets out a mighty roar and moves slowly towards you with its clawed hands outstretched. Stop it, Bone Crusher, stop! Stop it! Bone Crusher. It's...
What are they doing?
If you have drunk a potion of good fortune, go to 8B. If you have not drunk this potion, go to 8C.
And this is one of the 2 points in the game, which is, if you didn't visit the elves, you're screwed.
Enjoy or fail. Luckily we did visit the elves and their stupid bureaucracy. So, you are very lucky indeed. The chain stops the Bone Crusher from reaching the chest. Go to 8E.
By drinking that potion, you have changed the fabric of reality to your benefit.
It's actually a very powerful potion now you think about it. I mean, changing luck. Why didn't Goldhawk just go, screw this shit, I'm going to a casino, just blast all. I will put all of my gold armour on red. Dunk.
I have created and conquered the entire kingdom. Well, I've just bought a new kingdom.
With all the money I earned from my gold chess piece.
Oh.
My solid gold chess piece, I might add. So, to 8E we go. You open the chest and inside it you find an old map. In dark curving script you read the words, Howling Tunnels, above a diagram of passages inside a cave. The map also says, Beware the troglodytes of the Sun Cavern. You fold the map away and walk along the corridor. Go to 4.
But what happens if we hadn't drunk the potion?
You are unlucky at 8C. The Bone Crusher's chain is long enough for it to guard the chest. If you want to fight the Bone Crusher, go to 8D. If you'd rather leave the room and walk along the corridor, go to 4.
It's just a point. Why would you make the Bone Crusher stay there with a chain that wasn't long enough? Oh, just put it there for show. I mean,
maybe they chained it there, then put the chest away and went, oh crap, it's not far enough. Oh well, I can't be bothered to move it now. I mean, you only have one Eldritch Abomination. God.
So, if you want to get the chest this way, we'd have to do combat!
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. So, the Bone Crusher is a fierce fighter, and its strength is very great. But you and the Edge Sword are ready for combat. Get over here!
So I may blunt you!
Yeah, we have a butter knife which talks, so luckily, fighting is worked out by me. The dice rolls and the bone.
Remember that we gained one skill point and I lost it because we
did.
got hit.
So he has a skill of 9, but we have a skill of 8.
So in this situation, let me do some rolling. And we go first. And we totally trounced it with a 10. Double 5s. Yeah.
Die.
Now, but what happens if we failed? If the total.
Well, if we failed, do you want to roll for him anyway? Let's pretend we didn't do it.
Oh no, we missed!
Ah!
And then he rolled a 12. That if the total is the same as or higher than your present skill, its blow is fatal! You have failed in your quest and your adventure is over.
I hate you, metal pig.
But fortunately, that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Because we didn't even fight the monster!
So instead we get a 4! 4. The corridor ends at another flight of steps. You climb these until you reach another trap door. You push it up and find it opens onto the outside world. There is a chill in the air, and Orlando complains about being cold and hungry.
I'm cold and hungry.
Stop being cold and hungry, Orlando.
Alright then.
Orlando now realises he is hot and full.
Oh, that's good.
Too hot. Sweating.
How do I sweat? I'm a pig made of metal.
Sweat, pig.
I'm sweating.
Good man. I'd hate to have my pig scalper. We may stop at the next village for some food, as long as the villagers are friendly. But we must press on with our quest and find the crown of Karazhan. Medivh has it, bastard. Or did he give it to Sargeras? I forget.
I don't know. I lose track of these villains these days.
If only the World of Warcraft story wasn't so crap and convoluted.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're pressing on. An hour later, you notice a strange creature coming towards you. It looks like a giant beetle, and every so often it stops, raises its front legs, and squirts a jet of white liquid on the ground. I am not going to make the joke if you won't.
Yeah, that's good agreement.
I think we should not make the joke.
No, we shouldn't.
Let's carry on. What in the world is that?
It's a litter bug. They're a real nuisance. They make a mess all over the countryside, and they're poisonous too.
A mess.
Yes.
A white mess.
Yes.
A white hot mess.
Yes.
That it squirts out.
Yes.
And it's a nuisance?
Big nuisance.
Very big nuisance.
Exceptionally.
That squirts over the countryside.
Yes.
Oh, thank God, distraction centaur.
Where?
Suddenly you hear the sound of galloping hooves thundering across the plain. There!
Oh.
A centaur, half man and half horse, gallops up to the litterbug and attacks it with a long spear. The litterbug raises its front legs and ready to spray the centaur with its poison.
Try not to think about it too hard.
Yeah. But the centaur luckily is too quick for it. It circles the litterbug, jabbing it with its spear. You know, you could change jabbing it with its spear to be something else.
No, just keep reading.
And then with the squirting.
Keep reading.
The squirting.
Keep reading.
And the...
Keep reading.
And it falls at last, after the stabbing with the spear happens. The centaur rears up and waves its spear in triumph. You know, its spear and the waving. In triumph. If you wish to talk to the centaur, go to 4A. If you'd rather walk on, go to 4B. What do we do?
Well, I mean, I don't know how close you want to get to it, considering the fact that it's waving its spear.
Yes. Perhaps we should just look over there first, shall we? We of course go to 4A. The centaur, as an ally of Karazhan, is willing to help you in its quest, although it does not know where the Howling Tunnel is to be found.
I'll take you to the village where the blue mice live. They may sound a little odd, but they know everything. If you offer them a gift, they will tell you where to find the tunnels for sure.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely horse!
Hello there, I'm a centaur.
Oh, wonderful.
Good thing I killed that litter bug.
It was spraying all over the sidewalk.
White goo all over the countryside.
Lovely, lovely goo.
I think this joke's going on too long.
Far too long. Let's carry on.
Yes.
You climb onto the centaur's back, and holding Orlando safely in front of you, you gallop off across the plain at a wild speed. When a village comes into view, the centaur bids you good luck and farewell. Go to 7!
But what happens if we decided for, completely innocent reasons that we wanted to go and ignore the centaur and
Just
go
because
to 4B instead,
we just didn't want to see him, yeah.
It's perfectly
Just
reasonable.
perfectly reasonable that he might have been a villain. With his
Yeah.
long spear and goo.
So, say you decided to just walk on.
Say we
what
just did.
happens?
What would have happened indeed. So let's go and find out. Now, of course, we decided not to, so we go to 4B. You trudge on across the plain without anything interesting happening, until suddenly you hear a loud buzzing sound in the sky! A swarm of killer bees! Bees! Goddamn bees! Swoops
My
down and
God.
attacks you.
Bees.
You're stung over
God.
and over again, but you survive. You lose 2 skill points. Bees!
Bees!
This is a perfect example of the book's decisions, I quote. Did you do what we told you to? Did ya?
No.
Have some bees, fucker!
But I don't want bees!
Bees! Yes,
Yes, that's 2 skill points. We'd have a skill of 6.
that would be bad.
We're terrible.
That's why you don't do the bees.
Mhm.
Bees!
Bees!
Ah!
Orlando fares much better though, apparently.
He does, as he is defended by his iron-like skin. Not for long, pig!
Ah!
How do you feel now, bitch?
Ah! Not so better.
Good. You walk on, feeling very uncomfortable.
Only uncomfortable. You've been stung multiple times by bees. Killer bees.
But of course, this is only a hallucination. You are, in fact, dying in a ditch.
I want to take over Karazhan, but I just feel so sorry for him.
Oh, bollocks. No, well, let's undo this. We never saw the bees. Magical wand of Deus Ex Machina, go!
It's a handy wand. Can we have it?
No.
Ah!
Go to 7. So that's it. That is where we're going to stop for the time being. We're going to go to 7 next time. With the mice. Yes.
Well, we've missed an entire
Have we?
page. We did. What if we actually went to 17?
Oh, of course, we didn't do 17. Let's
You've got-
investigate 17. Of course, if we went to 17 instead of going to 6, this is where we would have ended up. The alley comes to a dead end. The walls here are too high to climb. There is no escape.
You die! Game over!
Diddle-diddle-dum.
No.
Well, of course, it doesn't happen. You turn to face the guards who are marching towards you in a line with their pikes pointing at you. Stand where you are, thief, and surrender! One of the guards yelled out.
I don't like the cut of his jib. I think we can take them.
Yeah, let's do that, asshole! You run towards the guards and are just about to strike the one who spoke when you feel a stinging pain in your neck. Bees!
Oh God! They followed us!
Ah, the bees! Now I've teleported them into the past!
Wait, that guy just threw a poison dart at you.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I can deal with poison darts.
I don't think you can.
Oh, you're right, I can't. You've been hit by a poison dart, fired by one of the other guards. I got that guy in it, mate. Do you see that? I got him really hard, I did.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, I got him. You owe
Got
me
us
a
a
point.
gold orc, we did.
Oh, yeah, I'm staking his armour, innit?
Wait, it's riveted to his body.
Oh my God, it's really heavy. I can't lift this shit.
Bugger that, we'll just throw him in jail then.
Alright, we'll throw him in jail. Let's do that then. Yeah. You stagger forward and fall to the ground, unconscious. When you wake up, you find yourself locked in a dingy cell with Orlando.
How are you feeling, Prince Goldhawk?
I feel terrible. Where's my sword?
I'm over here!
I still don't know where you are.
Look, stand up and look through the bars.
Oh, I was just staring at the wall, I'm sorry. Through the bars, you can see Edge hanging over the back of a chair. Okay, you've caught someone. You've caught someone with a magical talking sword. Do you take the sword away from the man? No, you leave it hanging over a chair really close to the man.
It's not like he can reach me through the bars.
Yes, but you could probably tell him what you saw on the way.
That is true, I do know the exact route out of here.
Yes, and the fact of whether there'd be any guards around as well.
Yeah, I know the guard
Yeah.
rotations and everything. It's a good
Yeah.
thing they put me right next to you.
That was really handy.
Shame I don't have any hands.
Luckily there are no guards to be seen, so...
How are we going to escape? Let me check the next line and I'll tell you. Much as I would like to, I'm afraid I cannot leap off this chair, hop over to your cell and cut through the bars. Well, 1, I'm exceptionally blunt, and 2, I don't have legs. You'll just have to think of something for yourselves. If only we had a key.
How's your-
Like the one you picked up.
Like the one I picked up?
Yeah.
The one that would probably have no relation to this place.
Yeah, why not?
The one from village, like, hundreds of miles from here.
Yeah.
Okay. Luckily we do have a key.
Hmm.
If we have a key with you, you'll be able to open the cell door with it, and escape. The only key that will open this door has a number engraved on it. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
If you know the number, you go to that section. If you don't, go to 17B.
Well, we do have it.
We do, so we could leave.
And it
Which
would
would
take
us to
the-
6!
Which would be with vampire!
Where we went to the vampire did before!
But what if
What if?
we were blind and we
didn't
couldn't
have it?
see that key when we went there?
What if? The hours passed slowly until at last a guard appears with a bowl of lukewarm porridge for you to eat. Don't worry, mate. You'll be out of here in at least 2 years. You've failed in your quest, and the adventure is over.
But wait. What if it takes the evil guy over 2 years to conquer the kingdom? You get out and you're just in the nick of time.
And you'd be able to finish your quest.
Exactly.
To be fair, Maris would probably just break in and let you out.
Yeah, but
Who said I would? No, I'm sorry. Don't threaten me about it. Scam. Sorry. Jeez. He's a bit.
But then
touchy.
that leads us to 6. So it's pretty much like if you pick an arbitrary wrong decision and then you don't have the key that you can't have not spotted, you lose.
Yes. Grats.
Yes.
Gah. Well, next time. Is it 7? It's 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Next time we go to 7. There's no choice to be made here this time, though.
No, we have to go to 7.
We just have to go to 7. There's no real choice. Not the choices make a huge amount of difference.
No, it's like, do you want to go to this one little place that's not so important before you go there? Alternatively, there was the choice of going to the elves or not going to the elves.
That was our main choice, and that was the one that screws you up, or not screws you up, really.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the magic staff didn't really save us.
No, it didn't. It was that Cthulhu monster.
It was the one we summoned without the eyes, but teeth instead of eyes.
Yeah.
And
Or
it
the
had
legs.
talking sword.
We'd best stop before you lapse.
The rats in the walls!
Scratching and biting.
I found a city in my cellar.
What was it like?
I found a monster with 9 legs that summoned monsters, and it had runes, and then there was 3 gods.
And then I got a job in admin.
I did. Or HR.
So, I'm Kokoski.
I'm Halloween. Thanks very much for listening.
See you later.
Bye!
Hmm.
You talk with Orlando and Edge far into the night. You ballsed it!
Hmm?
When I started it, you said something.
Didn't? I went,
You did, exactly. You went, and you put me off.
There's nothing wrong with going,
There's everything wrong with leads to disasters and apocalypses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when
Well,
he
next time
comes
you
down-
find a city underneath the ground with, like, fucking old ones in it, you can't come crying to me about it, can you?
Yeah, but the old ones aren't going to care if someone comes down and goes, are they?
Well, they might do. Well, I care, at the very least. Stop it.
The legendary elder thinks of,
That's quite achieved. Standing in the middle of the room with your staff stretched out in front of you, you watch as the rumbling walls keep you closing in. Cross your fingers, you say out loud, followed by the words, I are Cthulhu, I are Dagon. Cthulhu for Targon.
Well, apart from summoning a giant hole with loads of unspeakable monstrosities, I must inform you, fingers? I haven't got any fingers to cross! I'm a sword!
What should I do about the monstrosity?
Oh, leave it. I'm sure it won't cause any harm to Eastwater.
It's eating the spiders.
That's handy.
I think I'm going mad.
Probably. I mean, I am a talking sword, after all.
Oh my god, I'm a talking sword! Edge and Orlando both say it at the same time. The walls close it. I paused it. I'm sorry.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's no problem.
Fuck off.
Inside out when you made a meal?
And upside down.
That's a bit awkward.
I'm back to normal.
Oh, that's better.
But
Oh,
yeah,
it's a good thing that Cthulhu monstrosity saved us. That
Yeah,
stuff
'cause the
was
wall-
useless.
luckily the walls have stopped in their tracks. Orlando gives out a cheer.
Yay!
A very metallic, laggy cheer.
Yeah,
Very laggy.
really.
Yeah,
Peculiar.
that's annoying. We're gonna have to do this again.
Yeah, we are.
Again.
Yeah.
And this time it's your fault.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. You're lagging.
I didn't make the lines wrong.
Go talk to BT, get our magical kingdom sorted, and we can carry on.
Ah!
God. Fine. We'll
Is it
stop.
better now?
No. We'll have to wait it out. Hold on, let me stop the recording. You open the chest, and inside it you find an old map. Yay. In
Yay.
dark curving. I fucked
I
it up.
think you screwed it up.
I did, I'm gonna stop.
Carving. Take it to the edge.
Shall I stop?
Anyway, yes.
Good plan. You open the chest, and inside it you find an old map. In dark
Yeah.
curving, fuck's sake.
Words, they fail him.
Words, they're amusing. God damn it, let's try again. I'm okay now. I'm okay.
Really?
The corridor ends at another flight of steps. You climb these until you reach another trapdoor. You push it up and find out that these opens onto the outside world. There is a chill in the air, and Orlando complains about being cold and hungry.
It's your line.
I know. I didn't realise it was mine. Damn it!
What? Perfectly normal for a little bug to do that.
Oh, thank God, a distraction centre. Suddenly you hear the gallop of galloping bollocks. I can't read this shit. I can't read it as I'm going along. It's terrible. Competent man. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Stand where you're a thief and surrender! One of the guards yells out.
I don't like the cut of his jib. I think we can take him on.
I agree. Let's gut that asshole. You run towards the guards and are just about to strike. The one who...
There are words there, Halloween.
No such thing as words. Quiet!
How are we going to escape? Much as I'd like to, I'm afraid I cannot leap off this chair. Wait.
You need to keep going, by the
Wait,
way.
no, look at that!
What?
Look at this! They have, how are we going to escape, Orlando asks, and then without pressing return, to make a new line for a new character...
You can't...
Seriously, look at this terrible page layout!
He blames he mocks me for not reading properly.
No, look at it!
I know, it is pretty bad, actually.
What? We're starting again!
Fine.